Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're watching this. It's like 4 something here, and I'm letting the dogs out. It has started to rain. I don't think it's ice or anything, but it has rained. Obviously, if you were looking out there, you could see that, but I'm not going to show you guys because it's kind of hard to see it, to tell right now. I finally kicked the habit of just trying. I've been falling back asleep all day because there's not much to do, and Derrick's been his friend wants to play on. I've been sleeping, so I sleep by the microphone because that's my side of the bed. Since it's super cold out, I've been letting Derrick just crash upstairs with me. We're just kind of split the bed in half, But otherwise, he would usually sleep in the studio. But it's 20 degrees down there at the highest most times because it's in the basement with concrete walls and all that stuff. But his buddy finally wants to play, record that thing, and I'm like, dude, it's fairly cold out there outside. I'm trying to find something to do, that's not sitting around playing the same old video games over and over and over, because it's Friday, and it's just one of those days you're just blah, 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 blah. I don't know if any of you guys ever felt like that, but I sure do today. Also, I've seen for those of you who are watching from the YouTube community, the website, theyoutubecommunity.com, you guys have been, last night I checked was it last night or yesterday during the day, I checked my updates on that site, and I had nothing, and then this morning I was jumping on my tablet, and I'm oh, whoa, boy did I have something. I actually have 5 or 6 sitting there, and it seems that you guys, at least the members on there, like it when I talk about the comics and stuff that I'm picking up, so that's pretty kind of awesome, because part of the reasons I stopped reading comics a long time ago was because everybody was like, "You're a stupid comic book dude, freaking nerd." And now I'm just I don't care, but I think it's awesome that you guys are kind of backing it. So if you don't know, I don't know if I mentioned this in the vlog, I'm having problems with my PS3. What's going on with the PS3 is the fact that I'm having, if I go to from the PS3's dashboard to, let's say Netflix or YouTube, a lot during YouTube, you get it.
Games or pretty much anything.
Anything. Anytime you switch the main thing that you're doing, you're getting
the screen just blacks.
Yeah, it blacks, and then the remote on the TV doesn't respond, or it responds but the TV doesn't notice it's responding or something. Because if you hit channel up a couple times and you turn TV off and you turn it back on, you'll be on 2 channels up when it turns back on. And when you if you reset the TV, restart it, it's fine. I don't know what's going on. So that's what made me think it was the TV, and it may be, but I don't know. So we just tried it with component cables, and it worked flawlessly, except for the picture quality was okay, I suppose. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. So we're gonna try it again with HDMI cable and see if that works. I checked with the manufacturer of the TV on the website, and there's no firmware update for my TV, so that ain't it. This is a different HDMI cable than original, when I was originally running, so it wasn't the cable. The only thing I can think of is it's one of the 3 ports, or 2 of the 3 ports, because it did it on 2 of them. Maybe the PS3 just needs you can what's the words? You can reset the display settings, especially if you switch between cords, standard def, high def, HDMI, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna do that. It could be that it needs to be reset. It could be the HDMI port on the TV. It could be the HDMI on the PlayStation. Either way, if it's the PlayStation or the TV, the TV's under warranty. I have a warranty for it. So worst comes to worst, I'm gonna be hey, they don't work. I want a TV. And they'll be like, oh, let's see if we can fix it. And that sucks. I don't want to do that. Because also when I get a new TV, on that, they would, I have to buy the warranty again. So if that one goes out, you see my point. Not cool. It appears that it's just not a good time to be in my family. First my TV starts acting up. And then my mom and dad's my dad's van starts acting up, and now it's broke down. Well, we've addressed the issue, and we figured out what's wrong. The thing that's wrong is actually, I think the HDMI ports on my TV are going out. Because we took it out there, we tried it with a different cable. The other cable it worked, not the HDMI, but it was like the different, not the standard def components, I guess the HD ones or digital ones or whatever you want to call them. And then we tried it in my living room with an HDMI cable. Not the same HDMI cable, but still. And it worked just fine out there. I mean, I guess it could have been still out there that we had a problem, but I don't believe it was. So that really kind of sucks. So I guess, next week or so, I'll probably call Emerson, get on tech support and be like, Hey you! Why does no work? So, he's gonna go, Derrick's gonna play some Borderlands, do his recording thing he's been waiting for. I'm gonna play games and stuff on my tablet, and wait for him to get done so I can go back to playing Worms. Or we can go back to playing Worms, or whatever. I decided to be nice and let Derrick record his gaming thing with his buddy on Xbox Live, but I did not account for how late that really kind of put out the vlog. So I'm not sure what time the vlog that was supposed to be out the day that this is recorded came out. Early in the morning that this one was recorded, I'm assuming, because it is 12:30 and I finished this book, which is the full version of the first part of Lock and Key, which, if you remember, I picked up the first chapter of Lock and Key as a comic book a couple, 2 weeks ago? I don't know. One day when I was hanging out with Ben and buying comics and things like that, we picked that up as a comic book, and gotta say it's pretty good. So if you like comics, check that out. My library has them, so I didn't buy them. I just got them from the library. I got the first 2, and then I requested 3 and 4, and then I'm gonna request 5 once I'm done with. I'll probably request it once I'm done with, once I have 3 and 4 in my hand, because number 4 there was a wait for it. But I'm gonna start editing now. Derrick's off his Xbox Live thing, but not like I kicked him off for anything. His buddy had to go.
Give me the boot.
Well, I've got the vlog edited and it's encoded. I'm gonna upload it right before I go to bed, and yeah. But I'm gonna go to sleep in just a few minutes. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna leave your comments down below. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Share the videos with your friends. Comment. Favorite if you liked the video. Derrick's going to sleep now. Alright guys. Good night.
If anybody wants to find me, I'll be in the last place you would look, in a place where people used to be, a land that's called reality. You'll find me there.